Tired of AI that feels like a black box? What if you could get the power of applied intelligence, but with the clarity and control of good engineering? That's the story behind Qyvaria AI Studio. It was created to turn big ambitions into small, verifiable steps that your team can actually trust. It all started with the Qyvaria engine, a prototype for AGI simulation that was compact, auditable, and focused on orchestration. Early users loved its discipline, but they needed a way to use it at scale without wrestling with raw code. They wanted a workspace, a canvas for plans, a console for commands, a shelf for their work, and a rhythm that made repeatable success feel second nature. That's how Qyvaria AI Studio was born. It's not just a pretty interface on top of the engine. It's a complete life cycle that guides you from capturing your initial idea to simulating it safely, to executing it only when you have permission, and finally, to verifying the results. The studio makes how the engine works visible and teachable, because when you can see the path, you can trust the outcome. So what is Qyvaria AI Studio really? It's a platform for designing, simulating, and shipping AI-driven workflows with an emphasis on clarity, control, and reproducibility. It's not a simple drag-and-drop toy, but it's not a sprawling, complicated enterprise suite either. It gives you a small set of powerful tools, plans, steps, stubs, checks, and handoffs that cover most real-world tasks without a steep learning curve. With the studio, your team can capture clear objectives, generate and rehearse plans in a simulation loop, and run the smallest, safest actions possible. And if you don't have permission for an action, the studio doesn't try to find a workaround. It generates a dry run, the exact commands you'd need, ready for a human to review and execute. It's about building trust, one safe step at a time. The whole system is intentionally lightweight, favoring understandable workflows over a long list of features. Anything that would obscure the plan or create risk is left out on purpose. Let's walk through how it actually works. The studio organizes everything into a simple 6-stage loop. First is asterisk, asterisk, intent, asterisk, asterisk. You write a brief description of your goal, your non-negotiables, and what success looks like. Next, asterisk, asterisk, options, asterisk, asterisk. The engine proposes a few plan candidates presented as readable outlines. You can pick one, combine them, or edit them directly. Then comes the most important part, asterisk, asterisk, simulation, asterisk, asterisk. Before anything touches a live system, the studio runs a rehearsal. It explores edge cases, flags assumptions, and suggests rollback plans. This is where you rigorously ask what could go wrong and get real answers. This simulation isn't for show. It's the guardrail that makes the next step smaller and safer. After simulation, we have asterisk, asterisk execution or stub asterisk, asterisk. If a step is permitted, the studio takes the smallest safe action and records it. If not, it generates a stub, the exact commands and checks needed for manual execution. These stubs are a core feature, perfect for teams that need strict review and compliance. Then asterisk, asterisk, verification, asterisk, asterisk. The studio runs quick checks to confirm the action did what it was supposed to. Where automation isn't possible, it creates a simple manual verification steps. Finally, asterisk, asterisk, handoff, asterisk, asterisk. Every cycle leaves behind a trail of artifacts, the plan, the commands, the results, and a concise note on the outcome. These handoffs can be shared, versioned, or used to kick off the next loop, creating a living library of how your team gets work done. This entire process is guided by a few core principles. Simulation first, always. Smaller is safer. Audits are artifacts. Your transparent work process creates the audit trail automatically. Permissions are firm boundaries, not suggestions. And plain language is always preferred over jargon. These principles make the studio predictable and reliable. Whether you're working on a routine task or handling a high-stakes incident, So, who uses Qyvaria AI Studio? It's for any team that values control and clarity. Engineering and DevOps teams use it for migrations, release checklists, and incident rehearsals. Data teams use it for documented transformations. Operations groups use it to create standard operating procedures with built-in safety checks. The common thread is the need to articulate an idea, test it safely, take the next right step, and keep a clear record. Using the studio feels calm and methodical. You start with an idea, you simulate a plan, and you get either a verified result or a ready-to-use stub. There's no flash, no magic, just predictable progress. Over time, your library of plans and stubs grows, becoming your team's collective muscle memory, and that lightweight design, it matters. It means lower overhead, a faster learning curve for your team, and less drift when things change. The artifacts are portable, easily moved between different environments or pipelines. Lightweight doesn't mean underpowered. It means the power is focused where it matters most, turning your intent into reliable action. It's also important to understand what the studio is asterisk, not asterisk. It is not a fully autonomous agent. It doesn't bypass permissions, run hidden tasks, or claim results without evidence. It doesn't replace careful engineering judgment. It supports it. When a request is unclear or unsafe, the studio will decline and offer safer alternatives. The future of the studio is about going deeper, not wider. We're focused on making plans more composable, verification more seamless, and collaboration across different languages even smoother. The goal remains the same: reliable progress you can see, test, and reuse. Ultimately, Qyvaria AI Studio changes how teams think about AI assistance. It normalizes showing your work. It treats security boundaries as healthy constraints. It fosters a culture of small steps, fast feedback, and documented results. This is a habit worth keeping. Qyvaria AI Studio is the practical cousin to big AI promises. It's where intelligence becomes accountable. In a world crowded with complexity, the studio is simple on purpose because clarity is the shortest path from a great idea to a successful outcome. Thanks for watching. If you found this look into Qyvaria AI Studio interesting, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on making AI practical and trustworthy. See you in the next one.